All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. Let me check just to make sure I didn't screw anything up with my audio, but it looks like I am good to go. So we are here for November 2004. We seem to have gotten most of what we got set up, I think, through the end of the year at this point. Even with the prelims and all that, I think basically where we're at right now is we can maybe get some stuff set up for end of the year with Grand Prix 2004, and we'll go ahead and probably add one, maybe two more shows there. The more I get to the end of the year, the more I have this rattling in my head, the idea of potentially not doing this save anymore. And that's, I don't know how to feel too much about that, because like we've gone through like we're hitting 7 years in this, and like we're just starting to get like a lot of the like semi-modern names as far as all that's concerned. But part of me had like different ideas for this, and I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know what I want to do with that. I was looking at some of the settings and some of the stuff that I could change, but I did have the idea of potentially making it feel more like I don't know, more like a I mean, it's a sport obviously, but more just a little bit different. That was my idea. And I don't know if I should just stick with this and then do that as like part of my, because I do like the elevation thing, and I could do that maybe on the more undercard stuff, or if I should scrap the whole thing, do something completely different, because I've been rolling that around in my brain and I'm still not sure what exactly. But I'll probably figure that out. I think the biggest, I think the biggest pain about that is I don't know. See, I don't have any child companies. If I was able to have that, and the more I think about that, the more I don't think I can actually make my own. And that's a pain, because I would like to do so. I haven't looked in too much, but I'm pretty sure I can make a child company. Only if they're added via the editor. They can't be created out of thin air. Okay. Yeah, it'll tend to be more likely to get found when the economy is strong. Okay, yeah. Call up or send out fighters, in essence, giving you an AI run place. You see, that's also something that I wouldn't really want to do. I would want to potentially run part of it in that particular style. Would be the way I'd want to do it. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I've been kind of looking at something. I literally just got like pinged on something, so sorry about that. All right, yeah, it was a game that I was that I had been paying attention to for a little while. That it looks like it just straight up. They're just kind of straight up. He's just sort of straight up done making, like it's pretty much finished. He's pretty much not doing it anymore. That's fine. Okay, so worst case scenario, I end up taking like January off. I can't remember if I did that this past year. January week 2, February. Yeah, I did take January off last year. So, I mean, it's always something I could potentially do and restructure and really figure out what I want to do. But I at least got to get through November and then December. And then I'll figure out kind of how I want to roll with this. Absences. Let me see if there's guys that I wonder. Let me take a look at the matchmaking real quick. So these are all done and set. This is like, what do I want to do with that? Did I put... Okay, I do have the Bob Sapp fight there. I should find somebody else to be in this spot. Quentin Jackson, Antonio Rogero Noguera, Sean O'Connell, Sabral. So potentially I could do another fight, because I wonder if I probably move that up, because that wouldn't make any sense. But I think I could move a fight up to the semi-main, like a different weight here. And that might be what I can do with that. Like, I can probably do, let's say, like Ian James Shaffa. Let's see, these two just fought. These two have never fought. Robbie Lawler, Ian James Shaffa. There's a bit of a back in. I mean, he's a minus 550, so that might not be the best idea. But he's coming off of 5 straight wins. Lawler's coming off of a win here from his big return from the UFC. Shirk Lawler, but we just did that. Oh, that was before he left too. God, he really... Okay, so he was only gone for... Okay, so this was middleweight. This was January 03. Okay, so it's almost 2 years later. Do we have a challenge thrown down? I guess I could do that. Robbie Lawler. Do we have a Robbie Lawler challenge? Has someone done that? Or Ian James Shaffa. We got a Chris Brennan there for that. We got a Kenneth Alexander. We got a Sean Shirk one too. Luis Dutra Jr. I don't think these guys are around though. That's the downside, is we don't have these guys really around. Carlos Newton would be good. Like, we do have Ian James Shaffa, but we don't have... Do we have Chris Brennan? I don't think we do. Balls. So maybe not the middleweight fight. James Jones, Toby Imada. Do we have a James Jones? Usually people call him out, or he calls people out. Did I pull all of those out of there? I did. Imada, Kitaoka. I don't see names there. Seth DeCoon. I see Imaizumi, but I don't see Imaizumi up there, and I think he's one of our better guys, so he would have been up there. Shit. I mean, Quentin Jackson, Antonio Rogero Noguera would probably be the thing. There's a Liddell fight. There's a Belfort fight, but I don't think we have either one of those. Vincent Inoue. Do we have... No, we got Egan Inoue. Yeah, we don't have like any of those guys, really. That's a shame. So, I mean, I could put another title on the line for this. Unless we want to do Roger Nogueira, Jason Miller, which... Jose Landy Johns, Rich Franklin. Do we have this? Do we have these guys either? God damn, yeah. I see I've already put all of that in there. So, I mean, we could put both these guys potentially together. I could do a light heavyweight fight. When was the last time he defended this? One defense made since May. And he made it in September. So he could make it in December. We could do that. Antonio Roger Nogueira. You know what? We'll do it. We'll throw that as the semi-main. And we'll throw like a decent little opener there. We'll grab we don't have Fedor. Fedor, if we put him in a fight, he'll end up in a title fight. I don't want to really do that. So we can go back to middleweight and grab maybe some guys here. See, Sean Shirky and James Shaffa. We can give them a rematch. And they'll be in the opener. Well, you know what? Just to give them some time to rest, we'll put that in the middle there. We'll do all the first round fights. We'll do the we did put a lightweight fight there too. We got BJ Penn. Okay, so we got all the first round fights. We got these two. We got the semifinals. We got light heavyweight title fight and then lightweight title fight. Okay, I could do that. I kept thinking that we weren't doing a heavyweight title fight. I kept thinking that we were doing a heavyweight thing. So I don't have a heavyweight deal in there. Maybe I shouldn't do Shirk and Lawler. Maybe I should do maybe I should do a heavyweight fight. Fedor Barnett. These guys fought last year. I mean, I could. Should I do that as just well, no, because that could also be a title fight. So like Barnett, maybe we'll have Barnett face somebody else. Brandon Lee Hinkle. Anyone trying to do Barnett? Hello. Hey, Ramen. Mark Coleman, Remco Pardol. Oh, we do have that. We do have at least that. I don't think we have much of anything else, at least with like decent guys. Chet Congo, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, and Remco Pardol. I mean, Coleman, at least, I mean, it's at least a little bit closer. And I don't think we've been able to have, no, he did. He fought back in August. But he fought in September. Yeah, we'll give it to him. Oops. I'll put that up there. Oh, yeah, we did have Don Fry, Yoshihiro Takayama. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking we didn't have like a heavyweight fight. Okay, so we'll put a couple heavyweight fights in there. All right. You know what's Revolutions? What's Our Pride Never Die? I have no idea. I'm reading all of this wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. I've been reading all that wrong. Okay. So, BJ Penn Kale Uno is part of the tournament, right? Yeah. So then we could do a couple heavyweight fights. In fact, we'll put Dunfry, Yoshihiro Takayama there. Give them time to get themselves put together. More lightweight, light heavyweight, lightweight. All right, I can run with that. I think we could do some prelims. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till Saturday. I'm going to do the 5 days. We fight for money. I've really been like I was mentioning towards the beginning of this. I was mentioning that I've been really like back and forth as to once again how I want to because I had a couple of ideas. I wanted to do like a PFL style thing. George Shields has been jailed for 18 months after being convicted of assault. He's had 2 prelim fights. And he's in jail for the next year and a half. I forget what he's using. Scott Froza, that's right, yeah. We just picked this guy up. He's had a couple fights. And now he's in prison for the next year and a half. But yeah, I've been wanting to do like a PFL style thing, and I don't know if I should, because I feel like people would probably be not too thrilled about the idea of me just getting rid of this. Because like there's not much of a reason to do so. It's, you know, I've warmed up to it enough where it was like, okay, you know, it's not a thing that I have to let's see here. WEC Sean O'Hare, that's right, I got him. What was that, Matt Lee? Was that what that was? Roster discovered you via this series. Neat. Sean O'Hare, yeah. Matt Lee. That's the thing too, is like now we're getting, because I mentioned that, I'm like, now we're getting to like 2004 where we're getting the beginnings of like the major like mainstream UFC guys. And yeah, I wasn't sure if I should just build it onto an undercard thing underneath what I'm doing here, or how I should do that. I don't think WEC is gonna get him. You're not gonna beat a written contract. Issei Watanabe, 24, but she's definitely not 24 in that picture. Maybe in this one. Oh God, I've already gone to like Wednesday and stuff too. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll fill out the prelims for this. At this point, I mean, it's like I said, all about finding guys who haven't fought. Ian Freeman, Bobby Olagun. Maybe get Bobby Olagun to fight. Kimo Leopoldo. All right, he's out injured, but he'll be ready, and he's a hometown fighter for that. Let's add it. Matt Lee's 4 wins against Kit Cope. Everyone beats Kit Cope. All right, Ian Freeman. We'll find a guy here. October 2003. Has he been hurt for that long? Eric Pele is a July 2004. Do I even need to go further around? Probably not. Jonathan Ivey, Eric Pele. I mean, we got to have some of our drunk uncle looking guys there. Going to San Diego. I think they just do it by state, so I don't know exactly how much that does. Let's see, July. July. These guys fought May. I guess May. And we've got another All right. So we'll copy that and we'll find a couple other guys here. July. May for Lance Gibson. May. Perfect. All right. That's what I'm just trying to get some guys some fights. You get a couple fights, say a year at least. 6 months. Whoops. 6 months. I have been, this is what, honestly, the difference between WMMA and TEW is the work that I've been doing, A, on a skin, and then B, on my idea of like a challenge run. Because I've really looked into like what I could do for a challenge run, like really mess with some of the eras and like what rules I could set for myself, and then just try to make it as difficult as possible. And then just because I think, especially with TEW, because I imagine they didn't change the 3 years? 3 years you got when you started a company before you officially went out. We got to get Ikemoto a fight. He's 3-0 now here. We can give him a half decent fight, I think. They fought a year ago. They fought over a year ago. Okay, there's a lot of... Okay. We can run that. Let's see. Stephen Polling. Let's see. Guys who haven't had a lot of... Ooh, Greg McIntyre. You know what? Let's see if we can't find... All right, this is about the closest he's got to a potential winning fight. We'll throw him in there. All right, we need the 6 months just to make sure. Nobody. All right, cool. So we're down to the 3. All right, Seth DeCoon. What do we got here? July, June. All right, June is already something. All right, we've been hitting July, so now Kotetsu Boku. I'm guessing he's not gotten some stuff here. Kit Cope, Jeff Curran. I don't think Jeff Curran is here, though. I'm pretty sure he's somewhere else. Seth DeCoon. Anyone try to do Seth DeCoon? Eddie Wineland. I don't see those names there. So I'm just basically making what I want here. Okay. Could do Mark Hominick. Seems to be pretty close already. We'll go ahead and drop that in there. And we could do Kit Cope. Kit Cope is 5-9. Let's see here. Daisuke Nakamura. We only got 2 fights from him. We only got 2 fights from him. 3 out of him. We'll do it. Why not? We'll add another one here, just to get something. Is that the Coon Eddie Wineland these two fought? Nope. All right. I think we got our main for the prelims at least. We'll put Bobby Olagun down there. That'll go up. John Lober, Eric Pele. I think this might be... I think I'm pretty good with that. I think we're pretty good. We're pretty much filled out. But yeah, I had the idea of... I had the idea... 5-star quarterfinals is today? Shit. 7 p.m. 6 a.m. So that's a fucking... Oh, that's today. I thought maybe it was like the weekend. No, okay, so the semifinals and finals. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something. I thought that guess that makes sense. They do have the occasional deal there with that. Okay. All right. So I think we're good, and we're pretty much cruising to Saturday here. But yeah, that was my thing. I didn't know if I wanted to, because I think I've mentioned it before, but I didn't really. I've mentioned it before, but I don't remember if. We'll just keep you with that. Sorry, my brain farted kind of again. But I think I looked at whether or not there was like an Afghanic mod for this game. And I can't remember if I did originally find something. I feel like I did. There's a WMMA5 boxing database. MMA, mods works. So it sounded like someone was trying to get boxing to do a thing. Boxing, make sure they only box in the fights, use it in the system folder. Yo, I gotta see how well this works. Cause like that'd be something if something custom and then maybe boxing. I'm not too big on boxing, but yeah. I'm wondering how that all works because I might have to all the MMA moves to 0. Okay, how do you get the boxing? All the MMA moves, put in the no kicks, perks that you can use. You obviously have to use the boxing engine that comes with it. I might have to look through that. It's been like 3 months, and it looks like he stopped at it. Oh, there we go. I wouldn't mind testing that out, though. I think I might. I'd probably be more into that than trying to do Afghanic at this point, if that's even in here. Shit. Well, either way, I guess I'll probably be. Sorry. I was looking at that. I was looking at that because I'm like, was there an Afghanic thing in this? Because that was something that I kind of wanted to do. And then I saw a boxing mod. Once again, I don't know. Do they do? Give me a second. Okay. So yeah, RFC Elevation, Steve Lee versus Wes Sims, the main event. I think with this, I mostly just kind of skim through it. I might have to check out the boxing thing. I'm not even really bigger on boxing than I am MMA. Like, I don't really watch either all that much anymore. But it's at least a little bit different. Do they have something like I'd love to know if they have something like the Professional Fight League. But for boxing. Probably not, just because, probably shouldn't be doing boxing fights that much. Slammed him. Let's see here. Rear naked choke. Bennett taps out. God damn it. Was that his first fight with us? It was. God damn it. All right. Charles Bennett taps out his first fight with us. Once again, the general idea, that I always have of putting my eggs in a certain basket just pretty much falls flat on its face. Chris Brennan. Oh, there's Brennan. Eiji Mitsuoka. Skim through that here. By the way, I think I changed it so it should do every second. It does. All right. Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, it's definitely a little bit quicker now. That was something I kind of wanted to have, was having it go just a little bit quicker. That half second each time can definitely help out immensely. But yeah, this is these are basically a bunch of prelim fights in a who gives a shit type of environment. So I guess I'll look to see if there's much of anything that will catch my eye. Mitsuoka gets it. The fight was poor. Daniel Gracie, Jerry Bolander. Gracie. Oh. Looks like we got all sorts of submission attempts and submission attempts and submission attempts and submission attempts and the round. We get a takedown. There's a takedown. Do we get another one? We get another submission attempt. Now there's a submission attempt. Nope, takedown. All right. Takedown. Okay, 10-9 Bolander. Let's see. Jerry Bolander wasn't able to get his submissions in. Wow, 10 minutes of wrestle fucking. Toby Greer and Masaya Takeda. Let's see. Trip takedown. Submission attempt. Submission! Hey, we got one. The Brawler, by the way, gets the submission. Toby Greer defeats Masaya Takeda, 339. Let's see what he's got. Wow, that's a lot of losses. Man, you lost to local dudes in... Oh, no, it was a large local show. Wait, no. Yeah, so you... Greer... You weren't even there. You were in the prelims of it, losing to a dude. Jesus. Why is a guy who's actually a ranked fighter doing... What the hell? Is he not got a contract somewhere? The guy who's a world ranked fighter? All right. Kenny Florian and Jake Shields. Two dudes who ended up, I think, doing pretty okay. At least making names for themselves in the actual UFC. There's a takedown. Florian gets round one. I did want to try to potentially change the rounds, too. Let's see. Can't connect. It goes up. Florian. Let's see. Do they got Florian? Florian got it. Fight was poor. That's why I put them on this. Jerome LeBanner, Michael Dillon. Oh, God. Is it already over? It's already over. Oh, he knocked him out. He knocked poor Michael Dillon out. Jesus Christ. Jerome LeBanner in, what was it, a minute? 36 seconds in. Knocks the shit out of, I don't know, scuffed Joe Piscopo. Am I aging myself there by just even mentioning that I know who Joe Piscopo is? Michael Dillon got knocked the fuck out. And there you go. Asked about the knockout, manage it perfectly. Always relying on his punch power. Joe Dirksen, Rory Singer. Let's see. Not a whole lot. Exchange of strikes. Doing that. 10-9 Dirksen. All right. Came inside. More strikes. Why are they standing and banging? They're both jiu-jitsu fighters. You're jiu-jitsu fighters. What is this? Not one takedown attempt in 2 rounds. Don't make me have to. Oh my God, we're sitting through a third round. Don't tell me we're going to sit through a whole damn fight between two jiu-jitsu fighters and it's just this. Oh my God, we finally got a takedown attempt with 48 seconds left in the third. Christ alive. Decent. Wilson Govea, that's great. Daniel Lima, Gerald Strubbent. All right. Daniel Lima should be able to beat him, but of course, as we know, either Strubbent's going to get some sort of shock victory, or Lima's going to have to take this to at least 2 rounds and not actually... He slammed him, but it's probably not going to mean anything. We'll probably just get ourselves a unanimous decision after 2 rounds. God, this is a long fucking round, guys. Holy shit. No, we got a unanimous draw. Now we get to do it all over again. Shit, we got a takedown. Pounds away with elbow strikes. Transition to guard. Fires out a few punches. No. Whole lot of stuff. Not much. Stand him up. There you go. Daniel Lima gets the win. I knew it. Daniel Lima, this felt like, once again, 2 guys standing and banging, except for like the third and final round. What is with this? Daniel Hernandez, Robert Villegas. I don't want to see... Well, here we go. We got a wrestler and a jiu-jitsu guy. Once again, they're going to stand and bang for 2 straight rounds. I dare you guys to show me differently. No? All right. Cool. Let's see. Nothing. Finally get a takedown attempt. 8.5 minutes into the fight. And that's going to be end of round. And that's going to be end of fight. Oh my God. That's the co-main. Steve Lee, save us with your jiu-jitsu. Why is he a 6'8" jiu-jitsu artist? All right, at least he immediately goes to it. At least the big boy actually goes out and does it. It wasn't the most exciting round. Let's see here. I wonder. Oh, we got a takedown attempt by Lee once again. Probably going to be, at least he's trying submissions. He's trying something. But doesn't look like it's going to do much. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're in the main event. So he's going to be doing this for 4 rounds. Uh-oh, this time he can't take him down. Never mind. You got him. Not going to mean much of anything, though. And it's going to be looks to be possibly 3 rounds for Lee. Gets a takedown. Probably just spend the next 2.5 minutes on top of him. Just to run out the clock, and that'll probably be it. Let's see. 40-36. Dominance is his name. 4 straight rounds of piss poor fighting. And that's it. $106,000 gate. Critical rating was, it was there. Commercial rating was pretty much what I would expect it to be because it's supposed to at least be a 35. Popularity decrease. That's fine. I don't care. I think we're going to be making some decent money, though. Whoops. 2,000. Yeah, we still made 198,000. So we still made some good money doing that. All right, let's see here. Ian Freeman recovers, sidelined with a medium leg injury. All right, Toby Greer sustained a major hand injury or minor hand. I didn't see what it was. Drug results. Lee beats Sims. Monson unconstant. Pancrase. They got something as well. All right. So we got our main show coming up. Saturday, week 4. So we're a little under 2 weeks away here. That's basically what I'm caring about at this point. Exclusive contract, Wesley Kingman. All right. That's what we should do. We should just turn this into a like we've officially, we take all these guys who know jiu-jitsu and we're like, all right, you guys are going to do none of that. We're strictly a boxing. We're just doing boxing. In fact, we're specifically going to be doing like the celebrity boxing that they used to have. That's actually what we're going to do. We're going to get China. She's going to face Joey Buttafuoco again. All right. There's a lot of cuts. Give me 2 seconds. I need to grab something real quick. Right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see. I already see some guys that I used to have around here. I don't think I had Rafael Cordero. But it looks like he got cut. Sorry, 1 sec. Go. On the market, cut from Pancrase, cut from United. James Zekic was a guy I used to have. 2-1. He did okay for us. And probably just make him a real thin offer. Let's see. I don't think there's much of anybody else I'm looking into. Mikey Burnett. Yeah, we had him for a couple fights. Oh, he was like one of our original guys. Shit. 2,500 a fight. High level regional. Could be a potential guy. Yeah. We'll throw it out there for him. I say this as I realize I still have too many damn people. Per usual. I always still have too many damn people. There we go. Nothing going on there. New show got uploaded. Ooh, it's an interesting main event. Probably have to watch that. Let's see here. FC middleweight division expanded. All right. I mean, if they try to take either of the guys I just offered stuff to, I'm not gonna like fight them over it. Of course, now that I've said that, they're not going to. They're like, nah, we're good. All right, Pete Williams, nothing. Stephen Graham leaves. Okay. Zekic, Burnett. All right. All right. let's get to Saturday. Ronin versus Clark is tonight. Here we go at Revolution 78. Carlos Newton versus Laverne Clark. Newton, we haven't seen him since July. It's been a few months. He beat Delson Heleno back in March, and then when he beat Matt Serra. So I think he is on his way to potentially challenging for the middleweight title. What spot has he got right now? He's got the number 7 in Revolution, so looking to make his way back into the fold after losing to Nick Diaz in the Grand Prix. That was pretty much his shot at getting back in, but Diaz, I think he's the middleweight champion now, or I think he just lost it to somebody maybe. But we got some other big fights. Scott Adams versus Bob Sapp. Bob is back. He's got a win against Brandon Lee Hinkle. Got a win against Roman Zensov. Faces Scott Adams here tonight. Let's see here. Bob Sapp on minus 110. So this is about the closest he's had so far. Chuck Liddell, Vitor Belfort, pretty close as well. Tim Sylvia will be in action. Fabio Melo. Brad Kohler, Scuff Kurt Angle taking on Trotz Ligman. Dave Monet will be in action against Dennis Kang. Pat Miletich taking on Jason Black. I think this might be his first fight with us in years. No, we never even had him. This is a second fight with us. I think he was a guy I was looking at, and then I was able to get now that he's too old. And so they'll be fighting again. Hideo Takoro taking on Gabe Lemley. All right, so prelims. Hideki Katakawa beating Bao Quach. That is 8 in a row now. He is 8-0. All right. Well, we're moving along here. He's getting up in the rankings here. High level regional. He's gonna be moving and grooving here. Katawaki, one of these guys who made his name on the local shows in Japan. Now he's been here for a couple of the prelim fights. I think he's going to be making his way up the rankings here pretty quickly. Joe Jordan taking on Robbie Olivier, and Robbie Olivier getting the win. That's a bit of a streak right now as he beat Toby Greer in his last fight. Boom, boom. Kiyoma Kunioku taking on Ronald June. Kunioku taking the win, breaking a small losing streak that he had. That'll be his second win of the year. So he's been back and forth trying to get back up to 500, though, make him 18-19-2. So working his way up to 500, sort of. Minoru Suzuki versus Nilson Del Castro. Del Castro knocking him out 243 into round 2. It was a fantastic fight, though. Del Castro, he's been 50-50 for a while. He's getting himself over 500 once again on the back of Minoru Suzuki, who has now 3-fight losing streak in Revolution after essentially getting cut from Pride. I think I see his I see pretty much where his fantastic war. These are the fights that people love MMA. I think we already got fight of the night there. It's Minoru Suzuki. Matt Anderson defeating James Thompson, submission 119 into round 1. Damn. And that'll be his second win in a row. 3 of the last 4. Valentin Overeem, the last guy that he lost to, and Czech Congo. So honestly, you look at the last 2 guys he's actually lost to, in Valentin Overeem and Czech Congo. Not too shabby right there. And Anderson will end up with his first loss in his pro career, unfortunately. We move on. Ryan Gracie taking on Alicio Sakara. Sakara knocking out Ryan Gracie 23 seconds into round number 1. This is after he knocked out Minoru Suzuki 20 seconds into round number 1. This man does not get paid by the hour. We got a TKO 52 seconds in, 218 into round 1. Yeah, this man, he's fast. He's got a punch like you wouldn't believe. So, yeah, this guy is quite good. He's at least getting there. He's knocking dudes out super fast, getting out of there. Wants to face Rodney Glunder. Dirty Bob Schreiber versus a Volkan. Volkan getting the win against Dirty Bob. That sounds about right. After not doing so hot in Pancrase, comes on to a win. So he did what he could to get back into those 43 years of age. A guy like Dirty Bob is the guy that he needs to fight when it comes to that. So, yeah, Dirty Bob did come off of, he's had a 3 out of 4 fights here, but yeah, right back to where he kind of used to be. Looking forward to his next fight. George St. Pierre, Thomas Denny. Don't think there was any doubt as to what was going to happen here. And that will be it. George St. Pierre still undefeated. Having an after-show winners party at a local club. And there you go. Main show, Hideo Takoro taking on Gabe Lemley in our opening fight. Yves Levine. Let's take a look at Takoro real quick. Coming off of 2 losses. He has not won in nearly a year and a half. When he beat Imaizumi back in June of 2003. Gabe Lemley coming off a couple losses himself. He hasn't won since July of 2003 when he beat Ashley Grimshaw. So one of these guys, fortunately, will have their first win in well over a year. And we'll see what happens. Let's see. We got 2 guys who are doing jiu-jitsu. So naturally, the way things are going is they're just going to stand and bang for about 2.5 rounds. We're going to go 19-19, and that's probably going to be about it. No, we do have a takedown. All right, that could do a little bit of something. At least we got 2 guys who are supposed to do that actually do that. Let's see. Pounding away. Oh, maybe. Could have 19-19. We got to go to a decider. 19-19. We got a deciding round. Round 3 begins. Evil Ving calls for a pause. The cut doesn't seem too bad. We're going in. I was hoping for maybe another one, but it looks like we're not going to get that particular deal here. It looks like we're just gonna not really do a whole lot. Watch, he's gonna get a takedown within the last minute. That's how this is gonna work. There's gonna be like 13 seconds left, and that's when he's gonna get the takedown. Nope, we're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna stand and bang. Takoro, Lemley, and split decision Gabe Lemley. Going to get his first win in nearly a year and a half. There you go. I mean, I guess he's doing the American Kickboxing Academy, so it makes sense that if you're going to stand and bang, the guy who's been at least being coached in that makes sense. He wants to face Bernardo Magalhães. Thinks it'd be a great fight. Pat Miletich versus Jason Black. Herb Dean, the ref. Pat Miletich has not won since November of 2001. It has been 3 official years since Miletich won. So it's been not so great for him right now. 21-6. He's still been doing okay, but most of those losses have come in the last 3 years. Tigi Gawson got the win against Jason Black. So Black coming off of a loss as well, but I think he's looking to go 3 for 4 at least. We'll see. Miletich at 36 is, I think, starting to lose it a little bit. You say Miletich got round 1. We'll see if that... let's see. I mean, we at least got some takedowns and stuff like that. Or I think they... Yeah, let's see. A couple short ones. Not a whole lot happening. They say that Miletich got it. Let's see. 2018, Pat Miletich, unanimous decision, taking the victory. There you go. Thanks everyone to his at his team and sponsors. That was a tough fight. Show of respect to Jason Black. There you go. The first time in 3 years, Pat Miletich gets an MMA victory. Congratulations to him. Dennis Kang versus Dave Monet. Yves Levine, the referee. And Dennis Kang coming off a loss to Nate Marquardt, but he had himself a good streak going here. Looking to maybe bounce right back at the hand of the former light heavyweight champion in Monet. Did have a draw recently about a year ago. He's only had one fight this year so far. That was against, what was that, Valentin Overeem? Alistair Overeem, my bad. Which 5'10", 192 doesn't sound very good because I'm pretty sure Alistair Overeem is like a big boy. Either way, it looks like it was pretty close between the both of them in that particular round. So not much to talk about right there. Let's see if much changes in that. I've been deeply following. I guess I feel like this is as good a time as ever to talk about the games I've been deeply following. I guess not deeply, but like paying attention to it, especially now that we're getting the deep dive videos and stuff for NBA 2K25. Looks like something I'll probably actually buy. I didn't buy 23 or 24, so I think this is going to be the first. Pretty sure I didn't buy 23 or 24. Almost positive I didn't. I think 22 is the last one I've done. 2K, yeah, 22. I think half tempted to get 24 recently, but I didn't do it. So this will be the first. If I do it, it'll be the first NBA 2K game I've done in 3 years, and I've heard a lot. But like one of the main things. By the way, Dennis Kang did get the win. A poor fight in split decision round 2. Not too happy about the judging. Feels he should have got the unanimous decision. Chael Sonnen taking on Vernon White. Could go either way here. Chael Sonnen lost to Dennis Kang almost 2 years ago. He's been winning ever since. His only professional loss, by the way. Vernon White takes him down to the ground as we look to see what Vernon White's been up to. Did lose to Jason Miller, but he's beaten Jason Miller before, as well as Marquardt and Parisian. So he's beaten some names here, and that's it. I come back and Vernon White has already tapped out Chael Sonnen into a knee bar, and things are not looking great for Chael Sonnen's career. I think he's doing all right, but yeah. Vernon White getting it. His team, sponsors, everything else. Scuffed Kurt Angle, Brad Kohler taking on it. Trot to Leagueman. Let's take a look here. Couple losses. In fact, 3 of his last 4 fights were losses for Kohler. And Tleegman coming off a loss to Scott Adams, but he won his 3 fights before that, so looking to bounce right back from that. So yeah, I think with 2K25 on the PC actually going next gen, that's probably one of those things I'll actually look into potentially getting. Will I get it on I might do a day one. I might actually do a day one just to kind of get to bum around in it. I don't know. It looks okay. Like that's one of the things, for as bad and monetization heavy as 2K has gotten. The one thing that's always kept it from going Madden tier, where everyone just completely shits on it all the time, is the fact that the gameplay is at least good. Like the franchise mode, or franchise, like My League and stuff like that, was at least good. You know, it was at least one of the best that you can get. So that's been one of the things that kept it from just being a complete nightmare of a game and everyone just completely crapping on it like they do Madden. Tleegman getting the unanimous decision, 5 minutes with only 2 rounds. So we're getting some 2-round decisions. There you go. And he's ready for Mark Coleman. We'll see about that. Fabio Melo taking on Akitoshi Tamura. Take a look at Melo here. 3 straight wins. Lost to Jens Pulver about a year and a half ago, back in May of 2003. His last loss. March of 2003 was Tamura's last loss. Since then, he's had 4 straight wins. Didn't start off very hot originally, but he's been racking up the wins here. He seems to be doing better and better. So we'll see if he can keep that up here against Fabio Melo. So yeah, and then NHL 25. I'll probably end up, I might get that on sale. I usually get them on like the Black Friday sale for like $30. I might do that this year. There's some stuff that has got me kind of excited this year. Not like super excited, but it's like, okay, well, it seems to be some stuff. I don't know. I think the one good thing is that EA Play is a thing. So I can spend like the $6-7 on a month of EA Play and get like 10 hours of NHL in. And 10 hours should be enough to let me know if I will enjoy the game, and it's something that at least feels good to play and something that I can actually continue playing. If not, I still got my Xbox One sitting here. I still got my PS4 sitting here, and I got copies of NHL 19, and I can keep playing that and do stuff on that. Because I've always still had the idea of doing something, at least for the YouTube side, with NHL. And NHL 19 seems like the thing I'd probably end up using. But we'll see how 25 goes. We're probably, 5-6 weeks out from that coming out anyway. Akitoshi Tamura taking the win over Fabio Melo. So there you go. He is racking up the wins against name guys. He is keeping it going to try to get himself into title contention. He's completely unranked. I feel like we are not that far away from full title contention, though. Norifumi Yamamoto's who he wants to face. He's working his way up the ladder. The Maniac, Tim Sylvia, taking on Paulo Michelage. Sylvia, 5 straight wins. His only loss thus far, actually in his professional career, against Mirko Krokop, when he failed to win the heavyweight title. Big strike. I think we don't even have to look at Michelage. I think Sylvia's probably got this one in the bag. More than likely to take a look at Michelage. He's got 4 straight wins, so he's doing pretty well. He hasn't lost in over 2 years, but I don't think that's going to change. I think that's going to change here, facing Tim Sylvia. Sylvia is looking to get back into title contention, and he is the number 4 heavyweight. So yeah, I think he's going to be looking to face Fedor. I think after something like this, he might have a date with Fedor. There was another couple games I was looking at. Oh yeah, there was another store simulator game, and then there was something. Oh yeah, there's the Tycho game that's coming out in November. So we'll see. Tim Sylvia getting the win. Not too surprised at all. And he basically dominated Powell. And he wants to fade on Andrei Arlovsky. He wants the big fight. I'm sure that'll be accepted. I could see that being the number 1 contenders fight. I could see Sylvia and Arlovsky being a number 1 contenders fight. Chuck Liddell, Vitor Belfort. I think 3rd from the top, because I think we got Bob Sapp coming up next. Tyrone Hupp, the ref. Chuck Liddell coming off a loss to Quentin Rampage Jackson, where he lost his light heavyweight title. He looking to bounce back here against Belfort, who also just suffered a loss to Nogueira. He's been kind of back and forth recently. So we'll see. Liddell has been pretty dominant thus far. We'll see if something changes for that. Not much going on here. Time runs out there. Close one. They say Belfort. Man. Liddell's looking to come back into that title contention and get another shot. To see whether or not Okay. Some damage seems to be from Liddell here. So we got something. Never mind. Jesus Christ. It's like, oh, maybe. Nope. Flash. No, it wasn't a flash knockout. It was a TKO. Damn. Well, Belfort. Big win for him here. Came off a loss to Little Nog, looking to get himself right back into title contention. Liddell was on his way, but unfortunately it was not to be, as he'll now take 2 straight losses and head a little bit further back in the line of lightweight title contenders. A lot of respect, praises team, sponsors, yada yada. Let's head to our co-main event. The world's toughest gas station attendant, Scott Adams, taking on the Beast, Bob Sapp, Tyrone Hupp, the ref. Let's take a look real quick. Scott Adams, 2 straight wins. Gary Goodridge, Trautel Liegman, his last loss coming almost a year ago. We go to Bob Sapp, who is undefeated so far in Revolution. His last loss coming in Pride to Pedro Rizzo almost 2 years ago. So we'll see. Bob Sapp has been a big name, a big get for Revolution. Let's see. We're definitely paying Bob Sapp give a shit amounts of money to be here. He had 2 different pay systems, and we're giving him the actually give a shit amount of money. So he's very tired. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that the man is exhausted 7 minutes into the fight. But still, let's see here. Still working it. The worst thing that could happen to Sapp here is a 3rd round. Gas tank looks empty. I'm not surprised. Let's see. Round 2, they say 10-9. Let's see, 2018 maybe. All 3 judges 2018. Bob the Beast Sapp with a unanimous decision. Just sweating profusely. He's exhausted. The last thing he needed was a 3rd round. God help him. God help us if we put him in a championship fight. That will not work out very well. But Sapp gets the win. Praises his team. He wants to fight Andre Hrdlovsky. All right, man. I mean, it's definitely a huge main event. It's definitely a money-making main event, but it's also going to be Bob Sapp's loss. But, I mean, if he wants it, we'll give it to him. Probably going to go in like a plus 850, plus 900 maybe against Arlovsky. It's going to be ridiculous. Main event, Carlos Newton taking on Laverne Clark. Eve Levine, the referee for this fight. Newton losing his, lost his shot at the middleweight title. Lost to Nick Diaz, trying to get back in to the title contention. Beat Heleno, beat Sarah, and now looking. Oh my God, it's already over. Laverne Clark coming off a win against Townsend Saunders, but it doesn't matter. He's already done in under 2 minutes. Carlos Newton back to old form. That is something that I'm used to. Old school Carlos Newton, just like old school Alexander Frank Nogueira. Just the quick takedown submission. We haven't seen that in a while. In fact, he's been riding out the decisions here for quite some time. Just some unanimous decisions and even a split decision. Yeah, he's been riding that out. We haven't seen we haven't seen that form of his in a couple years. He did beat Heleno with it at 56. That was February 2003. But yeah, we haven't seen quick submission Carlos Newton in a while. And looks like he's trying to get back into form here. Good win against Laverne Clark in the main event. There you go. Gives a name check to everyone. Asked about the finish, Newton says he's very confident with his leg-based submissions. It's something he always looks for an opportunity to use. Very, very nice. Critic rating 72 is great. Commercial rating amazing at 94. $1.3 million gate in Texas. Had our commentary. Lot of popularity increase. God damn. Let's just add zeros here. How about that? Can we just add zeros? Everyone gets the 10 grand. I'm guessing Sakara getting knocked out of the night. Fight of the night. Vitor Belfort. They did say the DeCastro Suzuki one. I think I want to give that a co-fight of the night. Give those guys 10 grand. That has the possibility of being fight of the year. So I'm gonna get them paid for it at the very least. But Belfort and Liddell did quite good as well. But if these guys had such a major fight, all right, we'll do it. Give those away. We still made $3.2 million. Didn't matter. Bob Sapp got paid $300 grand to be there and actually win. Man got paid bank. Everyone else still got paid okay. Well, at least like the top 6-7 guys did at least kind of okay. But yeah, Bob Sapp walked away with a massive amount of the door. And still, between the ads and everything else, it was crazy amount of money. I don't know why I cannot create. That's the other thing too. I gotta go in the editor. I don't know why they didn't put it where I can't create the child company. Why is that a thing? I wish they didn't do that. I'm just taking a look at a couple things. Let's see here. All right, so we got a Pancrase thing announced. We'll go ahead and hit the save on that. I forgot that we didn't have to waste a ton of time building up a card because we already did that. I mean, we did do a couple fights, but went a lot quicker than I was planning on. Makoto Takimoto. Any names? Names. Fedor clashes with Barnett. Marlis Cohen. Venri. Beneteau. For one Seek Park. Parky Park. Ha! They call him Parky Park. All right. Let's see. All right, we're starting to get the first remnants of I would assume I forget. Was it Elite XC or was that strictly where I forget. Was that strictly where what's his name was at? Was Elite XC? Yeah, okay. Elite XC was Carano's thing. Man, Carano literally retired after her first loss. Did she just assume that she was not going to win anymore after that? Like, they finally did the Cyborg fight. She lost right at the end of round 1, and that was it for Carano. I had no idea that was I didn't pay that much attention, but yeah, Elite XC did it close up after that? Because yeah, Strike Force finally did Carano versus Cyborg, which is what they were wanting for ever. And then she lost, and then that was it. I didn't know that's kind of how it ended up turning out. Interesting. At least according to Sherdog. I assume that that looks like that was it. What the hell is this? Oh, at 2018, she was Carano was saying that she was still training and she's never retired. Okay, then why didn't you take a fight in the 9 years since then? It's not like women's fighting after Carano retired, quote unquote, went down. Like no one watched women's fighting. No, it became the biggest thing in the world. Ronda Rousey became a thing that became the biggest thing in the world, and she wasn't a part of that. The Dean of Mean, Keith Jardine is here. All right, well, we got one guy. I don't know if I'm going to get Jardine. Jardine was pretty okay, but I might give him some time to cook for right now. All right, but we are at the end of the month. I don't know. I could. Hell, I mean, I probably shouldn't do anything right now, but hey, an hour 16. That's a little less than I planned on. I could probably grab something else in my stream because I don't think I want to do November and December just like that. We at least get to the end with December, and then I can kind of have an idea of what it is I want to do. I'll probably take a look at something that I work on. Yeah, we'll see. I got some stuff I've been looking at, so we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do, but we'll at least wrap this up here for this. I wasn't expecting it to go so fast, but I mean, I'll take it. But nonetheless, those of you who watch this on YouTube, I appreciate you watching. Hope you continue to watch because, of course, we got the big Grand Prix fight coming up. Big lightweight title on the line there. Mark Coleman, Remco Pardol, Don Fry versus Yoshihiro Takayama. Can't believe these guys actually got that. And then, of course, the light heavyweight title. Quentin Jackson defends it against Minotauro Nogueira. So it's a pretty big show. And then, of course, we'll figure out if who was it? Was it BJ Penn? Who had the belt? Who has the belt? Takanori Gomi. If Takanori Gomi will be walking away with the light heavyweight title. So there you go. Not sure what the main event will be, but I'm sure it will be big. Well, hopefully it'll be Gomi and maybe Penn, but you never know what'll happen. So we've got that. So thank you guys. Go ahead and save it. And I will see you guys next time.